All right, so our next speaker is coming in to talk to you about the marriage of arts and science. He is a science cartoonist with a Bachelor of Science in Microbiology and a Master's in Digital Media. He likes long walks on the beach, and his fifth favorite TV show on YTV is Mona the Vampire.
Celeb. I don't like science, and I'll tell you why. First of all, it doesn't really apply to my life in any way. I have 10 minutes up here, so get comfortable. As long as at the end of the day, I have internet connection, and I get YouTube, and I can see cats, then everything's fine. Do you want to know how your phone works? No. I don't. Do you know Wi-Fi? You know it's like radio. It's like, no, I don't care. Shut up. I don't care. I just care that the phone works and I can see the cat. It's really sad. It's really sad that I do like science. I didn't like learning science. You know, learning has a weird connotation for me now. I miss learning. You know, I really miss learning when it didn't feel like it was so imposed on me all the time. Throughout the years, somehow that spark was just lost. I remember the first time I learned about the other planets. Just the concept that there's other planets in the solar system. I was 5 years old at the time. I was in Iran. And I was sitting at my desk playing with my Legos. And don't touch my Legos or I'll slit your throat. And there was a globe sitting on my desk right here. And my cousin, she was 15 at the time. And she was really she was really smart. And she came home from school one day, she's like super excited, like... That's her spinning the globe, by the way. She's not smacking me around. She said, she points to the globe. You know there's more of these, right? First of all, don't touch my toys, but what are you talking about? What do you mean? There's more planets. What? And keep in mind, this is a revolutionary idea for a 5-year-old. My universe was pretty small at the time. As far as places I've even been to, there was my house, my grandma's house, my uncle's house, the local park where I fed the ducks, the kindergarten where I pooped myself and the custodian had to wash and clean my butt. I remember that really vividly. I was just squatting over it and he's like, oh, I don't get paid enough to do this. I hope you're having fun translating this. And so that was my universe at the time. And now this woman is telling me there's a whole other planet. What are you talking about? 8 more, actually, and that's just this solar system. What? And that's just, there's billions more solar systems in this galaxy and possibly infinite number of galaxies in the universe. Bye! And then she just left me to my freaking Legos, and I was there like, what? And so I was so overwhelmed, I went to sleep, woke up the next morning like, Jesus, what was that all about? And I sat down at my desk again, I started playing, and I saw the globe. I was so excited. I told my mom, please call up my cousin. I have so many questions for her. I want to know all about the planets now. What color are they? How big are they? Do they have Legos there? And, I don't know, like, from that, I loved astronomy. I just went on this huge journey, and it wasn't for school. It wasn't for getting my GPA up for med school. Ugh, Jesus. It wasn't assignments. It wasn't for mastering physics, mastering astronomy. It was just this love that came from deep within. And I went to Canada and I got 2 degrees, blah, blah, blah. And the magic was lost. And I think I know why. Things may be different now, but the problem with school was that they fill you up with a lot of details and they get to the general concept way later, if at all. I'll give you an example. Grade 4, I learned about all the bones in a human body. I had to memorize all the bones. Grade 5, I memorized all different types of clouds. And in grade 8, they taught me the scientific method. What was their thinking there? Grade 8, scientific method. I was going through puberty in grade 7, which means my body was changing before I had a way to systematically question the world around me. I was getting boners before I could make a hypothesis about them. I mean, it's a little crazy. So anyway, I don't know. Having fun? The thing that is our job. The important question is why. Why should I care? You guys are all probably thinking, Armin, you're so smart up on a stage. You're shitting on a school system. What's your solution? I have no idea. I'm not an educator. But I have a few ideas. Why should we care? Why is it important that I have to memorize the bones? Why should I study the bones? Why should I study the solar system? Why should I care that there's clouds and there's different types of clouds? Why? A computer can store information and memorize facts way better than we can. A computer can't get excited. It can't look at a globe and go, wow, look, it's fucking spinning. That's our job. We get to be excited. We have to ask those questions. And especially in a world when science is inside of a geopolitical climate, we have to go back and remember why we're excited about things. Or nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to care if we don't remember why we had that spark. And so I'll leave you with this one question. Where did the 5-year-old go? Thank you very much. You guys have been great.